Hey, welcome back, America, to your Care About Data Science channel. Today is, well, what is today? Today is Thursday, September 9th. And I'm going to give a big shout out to the 11 people who watched this video yesterday from the US. And a special shout out to the 10 young people, by young, I mean other 18 people who watched the video yesterday. Thank you so much. Of course, what I need you folks to do, young and old, is, of course, to click on the subscribe button. Click on the like button. We need to get the likes up on this. In order to get YouTube's attention, we need to get our likes and our subscriptions up, okay? So click on the like button. And I'm going to say most important of all, click on the share button. Share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts. Okay, share it in emails and text messages, okay? But again, a big shout out to 11 people who in the US who did watch this video yesterday. And yes, I did get some new additions to my work area. I'm trying to set up for my computer in my bedroom. I'm still waiting for an adjustable desk, motorized adjustable desk. It can be used either sitting or standing. That should get here sometime next week, and that's just going. And that, of course, I just going to up my game. All I'm doing is I'm up in my streaming and my programming game by adding these new additions. Okay, let's just take a look at one of the things that's curious about how COVID-19 is tracked in the U.S. is that diseases like heart disease and cancer are tracked 1 year, are counted 1 year at a time. So every January 1st, the count for heart disease and cancer is set back to zero. But yet with COVID-19, we're tracking cases from the very first case back in 2020 and from the very first death back in February 2020. Okay, that's kind of curious. So when you see these numbers on the screen, okay, be careful. Don't be misled by what happened last year. Okay. So anyway, since January 2020, we've had 40.5 million cases, 652,000. So let's say 653,000. Here you can see this is just the cases for this year, a long declining pattern. Now again, here's the question. Why are we seeing an increase here for? If the vaccination rates are above 50%, full vaccine, why are we still seeing COVID-19 cases and unfortunately deaths? Well, the answer is because COVID-19 vaccine would not affect these numbers. Because the COVID-19 vaccine will not keep you from getting COVID-19. And it may not keep you from dying. So how many of these people here were vaccinated? That's the question no one wants. If you watch this video, is anybody asking that question among the politicians or the news media? Is anybody asking how many of these people were vaccinated? Of course, the liberal answer was, gee, it's all those blue states who didn't shut down, who had to wear masks. No. This has nothing to do with those folks. This has nothing to do with, for instance, for the state of Florida. Okay? The problem is this. So the question is, how many of these people are vaccinated, are fully vaccinated? Why are we seeing an increase in July? Israel and Sweden also are seeing increases in cases and deaths in July. Is this because of the variant? Well, that's a possibility, but I'm not sure how many people have actually been diagnosed with the variant so far. Same thing with deaths. Now, this is a number. It's unfortunate. Again, the question of the vaccination comes in here. 2021 cases has now passed the total number of cases for 2021, with 3.5 months to go. Okay. What about deaths? Well, for me, deaths is still up in the air. I still think 2020 has a chance of having fewer deaths than 2020. Okay. These numbers are very important. Okay, because we don't want to compare all the cases and all the deaths. We want to compare them by year. Okay. This is, if you look here, we take out this spike in July, it's almost like a mirror image. 2020 goes up, 2021 start out for the 6 months by going down. These are cases. Same thing with deaths. Okay. Let me come over, we can look. You see this, not only you see a spike, you also see, of course, this crazy volatility again for the US. Okay. Up as high as 322,000. Then it drops back down to as low as 38,000, with a 7-day average of 158,525 per day cases. What about deaths? Well, again, you got this crazy volatility here, okay? But the average is, as of the 7-day average as of August 31st, is 1,387 deaths per day. Again, how many of these people were vaccinated? Okay. Don't be surprised if this number continues to go up, particularly if there's another variant in the wild out there, okay? Because again, COVID-19 vaccine may not prevent any one of these cases. Now, we could be positive and say, these numbers are a lot lower than they could have been because of COVID-19. Because we can say that COVID-19 probably reduced these numbers here somewhat. Let's be optimistic. If it's doing the second half of its job, it's reducing the severity of the disease, and reducing severity means reduced number of deaths. Okay. What about cases? Well, you can see that things went a little crazy in cases in August. So that was the fourth most cases so far. Over here, you can see already we're past these. We've already passed. Well, remains to be seen what deaths is going to be, or cases are going to be by month. Okay, deaths. August deaths are a little higher than the previous months, but still pretty low. Still pretty low. Although September's deaths has already passed these two deaths right there. And what this is the average number of people per 100,000 have COVID-19 in America. Let's just call it 50. What about the average number of people who have who've died from COVID-19 per 100,000? Well, that's about one half a person. So for every 100,000 people who catch COVID-19, one half of a person is dying. Okay. So America, that does conclude the numbers for today. Again, the big shout out to the 11 people who watched the video, and a special shout out to the 10 people under the age of 18, the young people who watch this video also. Be sure to share this video with your friends and your family. Click subscribe and also click like. I'd really like to see 11 likes tomorrow and look at my numbers. All right. Thanks so much for your time, America. We'll catch you tomorrow with an updated report.